I did not hesitate 1 minute when the opportunity after my 5 years being here, somebody said, well, a lot of Indians are not taking citizenship. I said, I am adopted to this system, number one. Number two, I am a product now of this system as much as I may have been a product of the Indian system at one point in time. That to me, Declaration of Independence was like a vision statement, which was absolutely motivating, inspiring, and totally innovative and unique. But the intervening years that we spent to get to the Constitution required a revolutionary war. And that was a very violent impact, which to me today, I look at it as a collaborative effort, not as a competitive effort. And it was the collaboration of the masses that allowed those people to fight the greatest ever empire that had ever been created, and in the name of globalization, of business and trade. And that's where I kind of look at it in saying, what is going on today in the world, and how do we look at the 15% of the population that we call as the G7 population versus the rest of the world, and how do we relate to that? And I think the United States has a amazingly unique opportunity in 2026 as we celebrate the 250th anniversary of that Declaration of Independence, and renew that whole commitment given what has happened in the intervening 250 years. And I think being an American is beyond just an individual. It is an idea and an experiment that started 250 years and has gotten us to where we are today. Beyond the Industrial Revolution, as we go through the cognitive revolution with the help of AI, AGI, and what I call it as the synthetic biology that is already in practice and has been developing really fast. And that's sort of what I think an American is, to continue the experiment of leading towards universalization of that Declaration of Independence. And I would appreciate all of the people to come together and collaborate to use technologies to create a future which is really golden for all, because the idea of nation state as it was conceived in the Westphalian agreements is no longer applicable because of the evolution that has taken place. And it was the Great Awakening that took place before the Declaration of Independence was created. And I will always remain thankful to people like Locke and Montesquieu, who really inspired, after hundreds of years, to create that Declaration of Independence. But between that vision statement of declaration to when we implemented it as a constitution, we had to go through a lot of violence. And do we really need to go through another set of might is right kind of violent competition? Or can we really learn to collaborate as human beings? Is my sort of little wish